afternoon and welcome to another video by MC on automotive training, TPMS. TPMS is tire pressure monitoring system. Back in the day, we would always monitor our tire pressure with a tire pressure gauge. This is our typical tire pressure gauge. They do have electronic versions. And inside of your rim, you have a valve stem that seals to the rim, and you would press on there and you would know the tire pressure. All this is great and wonderful, but it does not notify the driver when they have a tire that's low on air. So what manufacturers have presented and put in cars is a TPMS sensor. This is a TPMS sensor. This is an older style, right? TPMS sensor that bolts into the rim right here, and it seals to the rim, all right, with an O-ring. It seals right up, as you can see here. What this sensor does is this sensor sends out a signal to a module in the vehicle, and the vehicle monitors each individual wheel to let the driver know when he has a tire that is lower on air than the other tires. All right, 2 to 3 pounds of air is all it takes. If your tire goes down 2 or 3 pounds from the other tires, and it will put a signal on the dash that looks like this. All right, and this warns the driver that he or she has a tire that's low on air, as you can see there. All right, as mechanics, all right, we have to be able to put this light out. Right? Customers don't like the light on the dash. They're warned, they're scared, they're afraid, all right? But they don't know what that light is. So you tell them that it's low on air. Sometimes adding a little bit of air, driving down the road, will make the light go out. All right? But that doesn't solve the problem. Why did the tire lose air in the first place? It could have a nail in the tire, could have a leak somewhere, all right? It's losing air pressure, all right, to turn the light on. Mechanics have some tools that we can use. All right, here's the snap-on tire pressure monitoring tool. All right, and we have a Maxi TPMS by Automotive. All right, that do the same thing. And you can even use a small one like this, a Wheelwright. All right, Tech 300 to do the same thing. And what these tools do is you take the tool and you turn it on, and you put the year, make, and model into the tool. Okay. Press enter. Oh yes. All right, and you pick out the vehicle and the year, and you press yes. All right, and then you scan that sensor from the outside. You press scan, and you can scan the sensor, and it will pull up the pressure, it will pull up the number of the TPMS sensor, and it will also tell you the pressure that's inside that wheel. This is taking the place of the old tire pressure monitoring system, all right, or pressure tools, all right, tire pressure gauge, okay. These are what most mechanics use today, right, to measure tire pressure. Right? When replacing, if we would have sometimes the light will come on, or you'll see TPMS across the dash, and it has a serious problem that gets into the computer, and you have to turn that out or figure out what's going on. These TPMS sensors have a small battery in them. And what happens is, over a number of years of being used, that small little watch battery goes bad, and the tire pressure sensor has to be replaced. When you replace the tire pressure sensor, always follow the recommended manufacturer's instructions to put a new sensor in the wheel. All right, put the tire back on. You'll have to initialize that sensor with the module in the vehicle. Okay, so different vehicles, all right, will give you different information. all right, different sensors, all right, especially aftermarket sensors, have to be programmed to that vehicle. I hope this helps you with TPMS. There are special tools that we use, all right, when you put the tire pressure sensors in the vehicle. All right, we actually have a small torque wrench. All right, we have some sockets, all right, to help us remove this tire pressure sensor, put it in correctly with the right amount of torque. If you over torque it, you'll break the sensor. If you under torque it, it will leak. I hope this helps you in figuring out what's wrong. If you have a tire pressure sensor that is bad, the tool, when you put it up there, will not pick up the sensor at all. When you go around the vehicle, do one at a time, each individual wheel, all right, and looking for the pressure and the sensor number, all right. If you have one with a dead battery, the tool won't pick it up at all. In our cars today, there are two types of basic systems, TPMS systems. There is direct system and indirect system. What we've been talking about is the direct system. It's the most popular. You'll see it right here. This tire pressure sensor right there. This most popular direct system has a sensor for each wheel. All right. A negative 25% difference between one wheel and another will send a message to the vehicle, all right, and put a code into the main computer inside the vehicle. All right, a 2 pounds per square inch difference between different wheels will put the light on in the dash. It may not put a code into the computer in the vehicle, but it will actually turn the light on, as you see there. All right. Both types, all right, the direct and indirect, all right, became popular and standardized in October 1st, 2007. So any vehicle after 2007 is federally mandated to have a TPMS in the vehicle. This is the indirect TPMS system doesn't use a sensor for each individual wheel. It uses the ABS itself. The ABS, I have a hump right here with an ABS sensor in it. As you can see, there's an ABS sensor inside of here. And this spins around and it sends a signal, all right, to the ABS system in the car, the anti-lock braking system, and tells the computer in the car the speed of each individual wheel. If you lose pressure in a tire, all right, the speed of that wheel is going to change. It's going to get erratic, it's going to shake, it's going to make a difference, all right, and it's going to pick it up by the ABS system. All right, this is not, the indirect system is not as accurate as the direct system right here with each individual sensor. Okay? Always remember that when you put a new sensor in a vehicle, you have to reprogram that sensor. When you rotate tires from front to rear in the vehicle on a service, you have to take and reprogram a lot of the wheels, the ABS, so the computer knows which sensor is in the left front, which sensor is in the left rear, which sensor is in the right front, and which sensor is in the right rear. So make sure you follow the manufacturer specifications, all right, for reprogramming sensors, all right, and to make accurate dissemination of where the sensor is in the vehicle at all times. So this is the end of my short training video. I hope this helps in figuring out TPMS problems and gives you a little insight on how TPMS works. TPMS. Thank you.